Welcome to Indigo Wings Intuitive. I'm Tina and we're going to do our weekly read. So I'm going to do pick a pack, a deck. So we've got Alice in Wonderland as 1, Wisdom of the Avalon cards 2, and finally 3, Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards. So you can take a moment, pause the video and then feel which one you're drawn to. So it's 1, 2 or 3, and we will get on with deck 1, Alice in Wonderland. And I've decided to do a live shuffle. Let's see what comes out for pile 1 for our weekly read. Pile 1. Big cards are the see if anything wants to pop out by itself. Pile 1. Okay. Told by Spirit to take the 2. Take the first one off the deck. Number 2 is coming in as well. The number 2. That could mean a time as well. Number 2. So look about that, or look up the meaning. Off the top of my head, I'm not like full on. I know some numbers, but off the top of my head, don't know the significance of number 2. But that's coming in. Okay. So we have becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. So I'm sorry about my daughter's budgie who decides to get quite noisy when I'm doing videos. So I feel like we are contemplating this. We need to take a step back, and it goes in with this: keeping your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. It's like maybe something's really annoyed you, something's irritating you, or you're frustrated in some way that you can't do something, or something's not happening the way as fast as you'd like it to, and this is an irritant to you. But I feel like Spirit is saying be more constructive with your anger and funnel it, fill it into something else, something brighter, something that transforms into passion rather than this anger that gets you nowhere and keeps you still. It's more like funneling it to something that gives you power and gives you empowerment to move forward. Now I have to say that all readings are this is for a broader audience, and that you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. But resilience and experience, looking at your past events and what can you learn from them. The saying of water's off a duck's back, which is something that my Nana came through to a reading with me. And I'm not very good with this because I'm an extremely sensitive person, but I think self-esteem, working on self-love, all those things to make you go stronger and make you feel more fulfilled. And instead of the anger, or turn towards anger towards yourself, turn that into something else. Turn it into empowerment instead. Fresh perspective. I just feel like stepping back a little bit, and sometimes you have to see views from all sides in order to get what you need out of it. It's not all. Everything can't come from the same view. It has to be more broad and rounded, is what I feel this week. Okay, so we have all in the golden afternoon. So this is really a good one. So we've gone from feeling maybe frustrated, maybe irritated, maybe even angry, or just a feeling of maybe feeling a bit like you can't make your way, you're a bit stuck, to pushing through that, finding a different perspective, learning from things from the past, and then we're going into all in the golden afternoon. So this is inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. It's like we are You see that the painting behind her, I think, is that a Monet? Don't quote me on that one, but it's that kind of creative. She's allowing her emotions, that's what it feels, it's allowing her emotions out. She's allowing freedom of mind, and perspective is coming in as she allows the creative being to come in. Those flowers come in, as in that's, oh. So Spirit are giving me flowers, and flowers can be the meaning of, like, see the beauty that surrounds you. It's also a celebration, so celebrate something that's around you, whatever, however small. We are celebrating something around you at this point in time. Something, a golden opportunity has just been told to me, so some opportunity that may, some of you may feel comes in this week, but there's definitely creative expression there. There's something very, very creative. We've used that fire and passion, and instead of it being stagnant, allow it to form into creativity instead. You know, if you can, if you paint, if you write, if you sing, if you dance, anything creative can and give you that upliftment to move you forward and see things from a different viewpoint. That's what I've got for Power 1. I hope that resonates with some of you. If it didn't, leave it and just take what does. Thank you very much, and if you have enjoyed the video, really, really, truly grateful. It helps my growth. If you would like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Okay, let's move on to Pile 2, which was Wisdom of Babylon. So let's see what Pile 2 I've got. Pile 2. Oh, one already. There you go. Burden. Okay. So maybe some of you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Pile 2. Okay. Well. Pile 2. No. Pile 2. Oh, there we go. Communication. Okay, so before I start, just say that, you know, these readings are broad readings, and take what resonates and leave the rest. And obviously nothing is set in stone. You have your own free will, and things can change, energies can change. But let's read the energy now. So burden, it could be that some of you are feeling like overwhelmed, overworked, or that you have to take on a lot more responsibility than you feel that you need at this time. I hear Spirit saying just take a breath, or have some dig deep within. Is it a burden? Can you change your viewpoint? The perspective thing came in Power 1 as well, but in a different feel from this one. But it's kind of like, how can you move forward and lighten your load? You know, how can you feel like also, I have to say that Spirit are pointing out the 4 and the 3 there, which is 7, which is a spiritual enlightenment number. It's an angelic number of spiritual growth. It could be that you're burdening down with your own viewpoint, you know, your own mind is burdening you, you're overthinking, you have the monkey mind going on, and you can release that and work on letting go in meditations and in the woods here, where if you go for a walk in nature and release your burden, your mindset needs to be lifted, and then center yourself in spirituality, you know, in the meditation, in chanting. I've just heard Spirit say chanting, and voicing how you feel as well is another one. Voicing how you feel comes through as well. Okay, so we have wealth. We have another forest as well. So we have the forest there, which feels autumn, because we have the orange of the leaves turning. Also, that's kind of like courage and moving forward and exploring your nature, exploring yourself, exploring your creativity. Also, I have to say, it's about releasing any burdens of around who you are. You know, be who you are. And that feels like that comes from the orange feeling of the sacral, which is also about sexuality. So if you have any burdens around shame or not being true to yourself or not being in the right relationship, and you need to release that burden, you need to release that relationship. Okay, now that will only resonate with few, but that's what came in with that as well. So wealth, there, I feel, we see there we've got a 4 and a 3, and here I've just noticed we've got a 3 and a 4, so you've got two sevens. So another spiritual walk forward, another spiritual, and it's again we're walking through the forest, walking through nature, allowing Mother Gaia to kind of like move us forward. We have the element of water here as well, with the feeling of movements and waves moving forward for us. There is some element here of finding your way forward when it comes to money and the money flow. It could be that you need to change your mindset on money, your mindset where you are, do a little bit of a pivot of where you are with money. This is the wealth coming in, so let it free flow in. Money flows to me with ease. So there's an affirmation, money flows to me with an ease. It's that kind of feel, I feel growth here as well. So some of you could have businesses, some of you could be doing side projects. It's kind of a feeling that there's some sort of growth coming in from the side. That's what I feel like that's coming from. But also it could mean promotions, it could mean wealth can also come from the fact that you are watching your money as well. You are not being overspending, so you're saving at this time. It could mean that you're saving, so therefore money starts to come in a bit better, so those savings get more. That's wealth as well. Okay, communication. So we have for some reason Spirit want me to do the numbers, which I've already said on Pal 1, and number 2 came in quite strongly. But here we have a 41 and the 4 and a 5. So 5 is change. Now I did say I do know certain numbers. I am learning as I go with numbers, but some numbers I just know. So 5 is change. So some sort of communication changes around you. I feel that's coming from. We are going around in circles. That's what I feel Spirit is saying. You're going around in circles, or the feeling of going around in circles, and wanting to voice yourself, wanting to air things out, wanting to kind of get rid of these things, unburden yourself from these thoughts, unburden yourself through voice. Now, not everything can be communicated to somebody if you just feel like it's not going to get you anywhere, or you literally just can't voice yourself. So it's a kind of feeling like you need to be able to have some sort of communication in some form. It could be that you need to just talk, like, alone in your bedroom, voice it out to the spirits, because you have the sevens, which is a spiritual connection. Voice it out to spirit, give it over to your angels, give it to your spirit guides, give it to the universe. You can even, if you don't feel like that, you can write it out, or go to someone that you know and well trusted, where you can voice yourself. Communication is opening up for you, is also what I hear. This is a feeling of the elemental of air, so we are cleansing any negative feeling, we are moving forward, we are opening up, we are able to voice where we are and move forward. Okay, that's all I've got for Pal 2. If you've enjoyed this reading, I am extremely grateful for a like and share or subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. On to Pile 3, which was the fairies. Healing with the fairies. So let's move that box out of the way. So Pile 3. The camera keeps moving every time. Pile 3. Oh, there we go. It's beauty. Oh, but that card so long. I've never noticed that. Never mind. Pile 2. That wanted to definitely pop out. Pile 3, sorry. Number 2 seems to be stuck in my head, so I got number 2 for pile 1 and then number 2. I'm going to have to... Oh, there we go. Pile 2. Pile 3. There you go again. I'm saying pile 2 again. Okay, pile 3 for definite. So we have beauty, look inside yourself, and magic of nature. So beauty is all about feeling like that self-love. It's also about seeing the beauty around you, seeing how you connect to that beauty. It's connection. It's a feeling that you are connected to something bigger than yourself. It's that beauty within and growth and movement. It's that, I think I've had this feeling of movement and dance in each one, but it's not actually come through that way in the others. But this is an absolute feeling of just dance and movement and letting go of judgment. That's what I feel with that one. Letting go of judgment. Really explore the sparkle in your eye. Really delve deep into the colours of your eyes. This is directly from Spirit. This is what I'm feeling they're saying to you. Really, really embrace that beauty from within. Really, really embrace that sparkle within. Okay. Again, we've got look inside yourself. So I've just come from that, and it's that kind of feeling. For you this week is a feeling of, come on, explore where you are, explore your feet in the earth, explore your nature, explore what you want in the next 6 months, explore what you want in the next year, count your blessings is what I'm hearing. I feel like, she's made her nest there, hasn't she? She's made her home and she's got her beautiful sparkly web, and she's dancing along and balancing on her web, which she's made as a safety net. So you have a safety net there. A feeling of safety and nurture and protection comes in from this card. And we are exploring and moving and dancing. It definitely feels like we are, what's the word? Balance. Balancing's coming in. So it's a feeling that, are you balancing your play to work? Are you balancing all these different, juggling this thing? So she's wobbling, but she's having fun with it, yeah? And she's got her little home. But are we balancing home life to whatever, are you juggling it properly? Also, that makes me feel, or sensing around the feeling of tiredness in some way, or frustration. Or maybe it's that kind of change of home. This is a change of home, a change of work, a change of something needs to be coming in for you. Now remember, this is not going to be for everyone, it's a broader reading, but take what resonates and leave the rest. But this feels like just coming in for Spirit, saying that sense of change comes in, and it feels like this is around either the home or work. For some of you. Okay, let's see. Magic of nature, yeah, so manifestation and nature come in, and using nature for your grounding, for your balancing, for your changes, realizing the pure beauty of where you can find anything. If you can sit amongst the heather, or sit amongst the purple colours. They're standing out with the purple, so that is spiritual protection, psychic protection. Maybe you've been feeling drained, maybe you need to earth yourself. It's kind of like going out and about and kind of grounding yourself, which I felt around the beauty and the other one as well. So that grounding yourself, earthing yourself is coming in as well. I'm just trying to hear what Spirit telling me there. So don't be dismayed, don't be disheartened is what I'm hearing. That could be just for a few of you, but it's a feeling of moving forward, embracing the self-love, embracing some sort of teaching as well. So some of you might be learning something or wanting to learn something. This could be this card of looking inside yourself. and seeing what do you want. So this could be some sort of new learning that I'm feeling. Magic of nature. So it's that really magical feeling that you can get when you just go out and take a breath, you know. Really appreciate the green of the trees or the green of the grass. So really appreciate the flowers. At the moment there's lots of daffodils and it's that bright yellow that's uplifting and creativity, you know. Just reach your senses out to the nature. Reach your senses out to more that's around you at the moment. There's magic around you this week. There's definitely a feeling of magic, and you can. Oh, I also get the feeling of child, because the bubbles keep coming into me, and children love bubbles like no other. You know, it doesn't really cheap thing to get, but they love bubbles because they love blowing them, they love popping them. They just look, they are in awe of bubbles. So it's that inner child of playfulness. So get playful, get joyous, reach into that inner child and explore the nature of that. Just go on a swing or climb on trees and woods and that kind of thing. It's that nature. Get back to that inner child. Get back to the beauty of who you are. Is what I'm thinking there. Feel like we're only the one set there. I feel like another card wants to come out. So there we go. Oh, I said that, didn't I? I'm not sure if I said it with this one. Yeah. New location. So for some of you, there's a definitely feeling of wanting to move on. So this could be the sense of moving on where you are in life. You're wanting to make those decisions to just move forward. Obviously, a new location, it can definitely mean wanting to move home or wanting to move workplace. So that's wanted to come out with there as well. So for some of you, it's a feeling of moving forward, and for others of you, it's a literal move forward in some way. Okay, I hope that resonates with some of you. If it didn't, you leave what doesn't and take what does. I shall be back next week, and if you've liked the reading, then I'm so grateful for a like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Bye.